Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys, you are all doing great. Oh, my friend, today I just want to talk about the money management using the TFX 3D spikes detector and all 3D Omega, all 3D Omega Fisher. I will talk about three of them because they are from the setups. They are almost the same or they are similar. And I do want to help those people with a small account, guys, because you want to help yourself. You must help yourself in the Forex market and you must grow yourself. I will start by giving people's warning. There is no, there is a big difference between a rich person and a wealth person. A wealth person, it's a mindset, while a rich person, many times it is by accident. Why am I saying this? Because you can get money anyhowly, you can gamble even in a Forex market, and you can earn even millions of money in a single day, and you can become a rich as fast as that, even in a single day. But a wealthy person, it's a long-term thing. It is a lifetime thing because every money you are making it out of mindset, the plan you have. So in Forex market, we have a lot of rich mindset. Richest mindset, it is the people who want to become rich as quick as possible because of the history they have from other people, not because of the experience they have in Forex market, not because of how these things are working on their side, but how they want things to work on their side. But a wealthy person must plan, must strategize himself, must work with one thing at a time and have a plan of how or where you want to get or to reach in a certain time. So you don't gamble, you do things according to how you are. This is why you can find somebody with $100, $200, but he want to make thousands of dollars out of that because of the history he or she have from other people. And you'll see that a wealthy person will have like more than account over $10,000 or even above, but he is targeting like $100, even less than $100, yet the account is more than $20,000 or $10,000. Why? Because he know that he is an investor, and as in an investor, you are looking to earn, not to lose money. You are adding value to your account. It doesn't matter how much. But a richest mindset person, you will force $100, $200 account to give you $1,000 account in a single day because you have a history for someone who did it like that. Forget about that, my friend. We are now going to learn today about how you can grow your $100, the setup that you are supposed to use, because I do believe I've shared this video some days back, but since we updated to our new upgraded system with the full analysis, I have to repeat some stuffs here, and you must follow this video closely if surely you want to change from richest mindset to a wealthy mindset, my friend. Okay, let us go straight to the point. Let us go to our daily and let us attach our handle there, because when working now with this 3D spike detector or 3D Omega or Omega Fisher, you must have one for the handle and the other one for the EA. Let us start with 3D spike detector. You must work this one. It is the system that works only with the spike. It's only spikes. When you're working with the 3D spike EA, always remember this is the system that works with that takes only spikes. not against the spike, only spikes alone. So if you are looking for the best system that will analyze the market for you guys, full analysis professionally, and take spikes in minute one according to analysis, then guys, you can have the 3D spikes. This one can only take spikes, cannot trade against the spike. Now, let us open our EA at this point, because today we are learning about the setup, how you can grow with good money management. I have to teach you something here, which is very, very important. As you can see in our 3D spike, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 EAs in one system. These are 4 EAs in one system, or 4 strategies for milking the market in one EA. And we have vector, 3D, 4G, and 5G. All these one are detectors. Vectors is a detector, 3D is a detector, 4G is a detector. We start with the scalping for vector. The other one, it is 4G. The next is 5G. And the last one, it is 3D. So you have to understand that, because this one is for scalping, also 4G, but for long, many spikes, it's 3D and 5G. So I just want to give you a good setup here according to your account. Suppose your account is with $100. $100, you cannot, or $200, any account that is less than $300, you cannot open or activate, you cannot activate all EAs here to trade your small account, because these are 4 EAs hunting the market for you guys. This means if I activate all, suppose the first one, it is for the vector with the strategy 1. You can imagine vector will pick 1 trade, right? The next, it will be second EA. The next position, it will be for the third EA and the fourth EA. This means at once, it can pick 1, 2, 3, 4. You can imagine, those are 4 positions. Suppose all of them get the trades. So this means we have the vector with its position, we have 3D with its position, 4G with its position, and 5G with its position. So this means that the strategy 1 can get into the market with 1, 2, 3, 4 position at once if all these ones are activated. So you can multiply 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4, guys. Calculate and tell me how many positions are there. So you can imagine those will be the 16 positions. 16 positions, guys. And we all know before spike, the market can continue dropping. So 16 position can give you a huge drawdown, because, guys, 16 position with if it is boom 1000 or wherever here, you know, the lot size 0.2, 0.10, that one can blow your account before spiking. So it is very, very, very dangerous to activate all these strategies while you have a small account. So you cannot activate all EAs or all these strategies, because they can give you 16 positions, guys. So we minimize. You remember one of our video when I was talking about how you can do money management or how to grow small account using spikes detector, and I advised people with less than 500 to have the spike EA instead. Why? Because you can trade spikes and you can grow your account. So you remember, and we said with less than 300, you can only less than 100 or $100 and below, you can use only boom 1000 and crash 1000, right? You can use crash 1000 and boom 1000. When you get into 200, we said you can continue adding one index after the other. The more you are growing, the more you are adding other indexes. Don't you ever try to be greedy. So I do believe you watched that video. In this video, let us see how we can set our account of $100. So this tells us we can only now work with only one EA or one strategy. So this means that we can deactivate, let's say for instance, we can use the strategy 1 or strategy 4. So let's say for instance, we want to use only the strategy 4. So this means I can deactivate this one into false and other one into false and another one into false and leave only strategy 1. The other thing you are supposed to deactivate, and always remember to activate zone handle in case it is in false, because this is where you activate the EA so that it can do the full analysis. Now, the next one, we can deactivate the vector, or maybe you want to use vector. Let's say you want to use the 3D. So you have to deactivate all this. Right? You have to deactivate all those. Use just one, either 3D. Maybe you can say, oh, let me just use vector. But for people with $100, just $100, I will advise you to use 5G, right? You can use this one for the scalping. You can use 4G or 5G. Don't use vector. Vector, it's good for scalping, yes, but for people with good account from $500. Why am I saying this? Because it will do a lot of scalping, right? And we want the account that can hold at least a drawdown of maybe less than $100. So you must have an account from $500 and above. So for people with $100 or 500 below $300, you can use 4G or 5G, right? So let's say for instance, now we want to use the strategy 4. That's what we have activated, and your account is for the it's with less than $300. So $100 account. So we deactivate vector, we deactivate 3D, and we activate 4G. That is for account with $100. When you get into $200, it's not advisable to activate the second EA. So all we'll do here, we will activate 5G. Now you have 5G and 4G because your account now, it is $200. It is very simple as that, guys. Now, suppose now your account, it is with $300. Continue using the 2. When you get into $400, now activate the vector, right? Or let's say not, let us activate the 3D with the same strategy. Now, because you have $400, we can jump now to our third, right? We can activate our third EA, 1, 2, 3, our third EA, because now your account is from $400. That's what we call money management. It is very simple to manage your account with our system. I do believe you are getting what I'm saying here. And then from there, we will wait until we get $500, then we will activate the vector. With $500, we have activated vector 3D, 4G, and 5G, but still we are using 2 strategies. As you grow to $600 now, you can go on and activate the second EA, the EA number 2, right? So after getting to $800, then you can activate even the 51, the all EAs. But it is my advice, when you get into 1,000, that's when you can activate all the EAs. But less than that, it is good to work with them step by step. And let me surprise you, with only these 2 EAs, guys, and activating all our vector, let me tell you, you can make a lot of money. Now, my advice is here, because this is the homework that I will give you, whoever using this system. Before activating other EA, see how this one EA works before activating others. If you see now it's making good money, just be patient, grow your account, because the point here, it is to have a wealthy mindset. Grow your account, right? And you don't want to blow your account. See how much drawdown you are getting from this two before activating the third one. Because we have already activated all now from 5G to from Vector, 4G, 5G, and 3D. We have already activated them with these two last EAs. That one can pay good. That one will pay your bills, guys. You won't believe this. Because what we are looking here, it is to play safe. It is to save your account and to grow your account. That is the same setup you will use when using the 3D Omega or when using Omega Fisher. Right, guys? I believe you are following closely, guys, because we said we will activate our second EA after we reach to $400. Less than that, it is good to follow how we are activating the vectors, the 3D, the 4G, according to what I have shown you. You can revise the video to repeat there, to view the same setup. So from there, you can stick there to from $500. You can stick with these two strategies, with this all being activated, and let account grow even to 1,000 step by step. Don't be greedy. It cannot be one day. We are using minimum lot size, grow day after day. If you can grow your account from 5% and above every day, you are good to go, because that is a wealthy mindset. If you want to grow your account 100% every day, that is a richest mindset, full of poverty mindset, greediness, right? So follow my instruction if you want to be profitable and never ever blow your account. Now, let me show you one thing here that is very important when you want to set up those stubs. First of all, even if, because we have the template already, but when you want to set up that, it is very advisable, because maybe you are not familiar with this. It is well advisable to attach the EA, not just to change it when you cannot tell me, oh, no, I just want to, is this Omega, let's go to Omega, Omega EA. Don't just pick that and double click here the way you are seeing me, because you have to pause here, blah, blah. Someone will say, oh, my friend, I'm trying to set, but it's still getting back to default. Yeah, because you don't know how to play with auto trading, blah, blah. So the easiest way to advise you, it is to go back here to where we are. Let us get to Omega and attach your EA, right? Let me attach my EA now. You just double click or you drag. Yeah, let's click OK. Now, then from there, you can see the setup are the same. So we are deactivating that one and that one because our account is with 100. We only let this our last EA here, right? And zone handle, remember it must be true, right, guys? We deactivate vector and let us work with 4G and let us deactivate 3G, right? So now that is how we do our setups there. Then we wait the account to grow. Maybe account it has reached $200. When it gets there, $200, $300, now we can activate what? 5G, right? 300. When we get to $400, now we can let it be like that and continue doing as I showed you. When we want to activate the second EA, we start from bottom going up, right, guys? So we start there, then we continue. The more account is growing, the more you'll be activating this. But if you have from less than $100 or from $100 and below, start with 4G. When you get into $200, $300, now again you can activate the 5G, the 4G, the vector. It will be the last one when your account is big, and you can stick there as we said, for these two EAs before activating the third one and the fourth one. You'll see that by yourself. You know, experience is better. You'll see that by yourself because it will be growing your account. You'll be seeing how the account is growing. All I'm trying to help you, it is to understand how to set up that according to your account. So let's go to Omega Fisher again. Let us go to Omega Fisher because I just want you to make sure that they are the same. This is our Omega Fisher. All right, you can see the same thing. So we can deactivate this. Even Omega Fisher, you can work with it also with that account with the less than $100 and grow account the way I'm showing you. Now, when it comes to vectors, to Omega Fisher, remember we said this is the only EA that can work with the same strategies with even other indexes. And let's say, for instance, let's bring even this jump 10. Let's go to daily. You can use daily or you can use weekly time frame because of full analysis. So let us give an example with daily. So number one, you attach the handle, right? And let's say, for instance, I just want to do my scalping from daily time frame or maybe weekly. That is up to you. Let's say it's our daily time frame, and I would want to do my scalping in 15 minutes. This is a 15 minutes time frame. You must click the 15 minutes. Then from there, you can attach your template. Where is this Omega Fisher? You can see this is the template. Now, because we are working in minute 15, and I think here it is minute 1 by default. Let me double click. Minute 1 by default, and we want to take our trades. It was in minute 5, spike time frame, minute 5. So we can just double click here to change some setups. And let us say your account is still with $100 and you want to, but it's my advice for people with small accounts to use only spike. But people with a big account from $500 now, you can use the Omega Fisher to trade other indexes, volatilities, blah, blah, blah. So let us say we were working with minute 15. This means a spike time frame. You must change the spike time frame into minute 15. If you want to work with minute 30, if you want to attach it in minute 30, so you must set there minute 30. So always remember to change this spike time frame into minute 30, right, guys? So here we are working with minute 15. And let's say, for instance, your account is this one, you must activate, all right, zone. Let's say your account is with maybe 500 now. 500, we can deactivate that, and that one, we can use 2 EAs here, and we can have all these strategies here. We can have them here. And the other thing, we can activate the trade line, use TLS. So this is use trade lines. It is good to notice this. You can use trade line or use TLS. That means use the trade line, and you can activate that one so that when it comes to a place like this one, right, guys, I think now we have set everything. 4G, 3D, everything now here is activated, and this one will depend with your account. And if you say, no, I don't want many position, I just only need like 2 position. So those 2 position, you can decide which one you want. You can deactivate vector, and maybe let's say, for instance, 4G, yeah, you can deactivate that one. Now working with the 3D and 4G, you just want, and 5G, sorry. Let's say those are the one. If you want 2 position, keep this in mind. If you want 2 position, make sure you activate only 2 of these vector 3D, 4G, or 5G if you want 2 position. Because if you activate all this or all of them, this means are 4 position. So you can get 4 position. And as you can see, we have activated 2 EAs. So every EA here can activate 4 positions. So this means they can be 8 position. Keep that in mind. It can be 8 position because we have activated 2 EAs and activated 4 strategies here. So if you only want 2 strategies or 2 position, you can deactivate. Let's say you deactivate this one if you only want 2 position. You can deactivate all, and maybe let's say, for instance, you just want to work with 5G. So this EA number 1 with 5G, it will pick one trade, and the EA number 2, the strategy number 2, it will also work with 5G. That means it will pick 2 trades. So if it is one trade, this means I have to activate another EA here, so I can work with one EA with 5G or one of the strategy here. So if I activate that one, this means it will pick only one position. It's very simple as that, right? It will only pick one position. And let's say, for instance, I want to work with this 5G, one position, but I want the instant execution 3 position. So remember, we have instant maximum minimum orders here, maximum orders that you want the EA to open. You can set here 3, and here you can set 0 because you want them all to be in one place. 0 here, and maximum orders, it should be 3. Let's say you want to open, but you want to trade with only 5G, right? And you want 3 position at once. So this one, it will be only 3 position. It cannot go beyond that. Why? Because we only have one EA activated, right? We have only one EA activated and one indicator of 5G activated. So this means if we didn't add there, it should only take one position. But instant execution or maximum positions that we need there, we set them 3. So this means it will only take 3 positions at once when we'll have maybe trade line, because we have already activated our trade line, right, guys? And we are coming from the support in big time frame according to the price action, right, guys? So at this point, let's say this is this arrow here is for the 5G. This means it will take 3 position because we activated there 3 position. So you must be very careful how you are activating this one. This is why I want you to understand how many position do you want, because according to your account. Don't be greedy. I'm repeating this. Don't be greedy. So this means, as we were talking in our last video, I talked about trading boom 1000 and crash 1000 if you have $100 and below, or $200 and below. $200 and below, you are supposed to work with only crash 1000 and boom 1000. Now, having $100, we talked about opening only even one position for only boom 1000. So if you get into $200, you add another index, which is crash 1000. Keep this in mind, because let me repeat this because it's very good, because we are talking about good money management. If you have $100, you can pick only boom 1000 or crash 1000, just one index, because you want to grow that account, even if it will be 5% of the account of the equity. You know, the big problem with the people with a small account, you don't focus on your capital or your equity. You have $100, but you want like $50, $20 per day. That is more than 20% growth of your account. And the more you are looking for big money or big income, the more you are putting your equity at risk. The more you are targeting small growth, the more you are protecting your account, because you have to grow. Some of you may see now the reason why you have so many accounts, thinking that you are going somewhere. And I have said this 1,000 times, in Forex market, it's like being witched. If they blow your $100, you will still look for another. If they blow even $1,000, you will still look for another. Then why don't you learn discipline once and for all, so that you can make money, guys? You can grow step by step, because this is a lifetime thing. Why don't you learn how to grow, even if it can be 5% every day? So this means a person with $100 getting like even $5 in a day, that is 5% growth of your account. You are supposed to be very happy. Oh, my friend, I'm very happy because I have grown my account with 10%, 5%, guys. So learn about discipline if you want to stick long and to transform your financial status in Forex market. So a person with $100, you might see like $5 is too small because you have an history of someone who grew his account from $100 to thousands of dollars. Yet, I'm 100%. You tried that. You have already tried that, but you blew your accounts thinking that you are that guy. I'm teaching you here to transform your financial status with good money management. So with $100, getting $5 every day, you are growing the account. Having $200, growing your account with $10 every day, my friend, you are going far. So a person with $100 should work with only boom 1,000 or crash 1,000. When you get into $200, now you can work with both boom 1,000 and crash 1,000 with one position each. Because now you are looking, maybe there is no entry in crash 1,000, they can be entry with boom 1,000. So you are looking into two indexes. So suppose now you have $100 and you want only one position. So this is why I'm saying activate only one EA here, the last one, right? Go back here, activate either 5G or 4G. Let's say we have activated 5G and we want one position because we are targeting like $5. So maximum order or instant execution here should only be one because now we are growing our $100, $100, right? So if you have $200, you will use the same setup, but you will add crash 1,000. Now you're working with boom 1,000 and crash 1,000. I want this to sink in your mind because you must grow. Because if you can go, having crash 1,000 and boom 1,000, this tells you that there is a high chances, possibilities, very possible, more than 95% to grow your account with 10% every day. And that means you will be targeting like $10 every day with $200 until you get $300. Then when you get into $300, what is your target? 15% daily, right? What is 15%? It will be $15 every day because now you have 3 tens. So every tens, now we are in class, right, guys? Because because it is a good risk management. Every 10 should be $100. In every $100 should be targeting $5. And now because we have $300, we are targeting $15 every day. A lot of that is small, my friend. I have seen someone growing $300 to 10,000. Yes, do that. How much have you blew by thinking that you are that person? This is DFXS, my friend. I'm trying to help you grow in Forex market or else kana mama yako. My friend, you want to make money, you will always blow and looking for another money. Kana mama yako say, have discipline in Forex market, guys. So this is what I'm saying. In every $100 should stand for $5 growth. That is 5%. So this means $200, you are targeting $1,000. That is a big growth because if you can grow one day, one time, you'll find yourself the account, the equity. When you want to grow $1,000, it will only be 5%. And always remember, our system is programmed to have 3%, not more than 3% risk ratio. You only need to follow the instruction correctly, guys. So this means when you get to $500, how much will you be targeting in a day? It will be $50. $50 is much, but it's very small when you have $100 targeting for $5. My friend, just focus on your account and you will grow. Now let us go. Now we are in $300. How will I know that the system now, it will be targeting $500, $15? Now, in $200, we saw that we have now boom 1,000 and crash 1,000, but we still have one EA activated with one strategy here for these indicators being activated. Now from there, we can add another 4G with the same boom 1,000 and crash 1,000. The reason why we are saying this, it is because there is no big drawdown in boom 1,000 and crash 1,000. I always advise people, it is good to add crash 500 or boom 500, not even crash 300 or boom 300. Unless your account is big, it is good to grow and to protect your account. We protect account, we start with boom 1,000 and crash 1,000. The next, it will be boom 500 or crash 500. If you may ask me, when you get into 1,000, that is when you can activate boom 300 and crash 300. Because as long as you are making money, you are growing your account. Be cool, man. Take it easy. Don't be greedy. It's a long-term thing, my friend. So now you can see we have activated 2 with 1 EA. So the targeting is getting closer because we are adding more strategies, not even activating another EA. Because the second EA, we said we will activate it, the second EA, when we get into 400. So when we get into $400, let us not activate another thing. Let us work with 2 EAs and 2 strategies for 4G and 5G. And when we get into $500, you can still stick there. My point is here, as long as you are growing account, as long as you are hitting your target, daily target, my friend, you are good to go. And always remember, we have setups in this account about account profit target. All right, guys, we have that account profit target. We have a lot of setup here in Omega, 3D spikes and 3D Omega. Yeah, we have them, Omega Fisher. We have them, those targets. I believe you're getting what I'm saying because this is a class. Don't say, oh, my friend, this video is long. Okay, you want short, understanding nothing. Tomorrow, my friend, how can I do this? It's because you are bored by long video. This is a class and you must understand this because I must train you. You must become a wealth mindset as I, my friend, right? So we can grow our account step by step, slowly by slowly, but protecting our account, and you can never blow your account. Trust me, you can never. Especially people with small account using the 3D spikes, 3D Omega or 3D, my friend, you can never blow your account if you follow my instruction. But your greediness, you have to do something about it because that's, I'm not there. So guys, I do believe you're learning what we are saying, step by step growing there, right guys? Now when you can work with only these 3, you can continue even into 600, 700. You can activate the third EA and let only those 2 strategies to be there. Because why? Because we have these 2. This means every EA here will be taking 2 positions. Because always remember, the moment you activate here, it's like activating another position. So this means if I activate my third EA, so these are 1, 2, 3 EAs at once, and every EA here can pick 2 trades, one for the 4G and the other one for 5G. So this means these are like having 6 positions. From every EA should take every 2 EA according to 2 position according to what we have activated here. So this means if I deactivated 4G and let the only 5G, but I have activated 3 EAs, this tells me, or this tells you that every EA here will have 1 position. So we're expecting 1, 2, 3 position from every EA according to the analysis. right? Those EAs, they pick according to their own analysis. Every EA there or every strategist there, it will be it analyze the market differently with the other. So this tells us those three, if they can get the signal after their own analysis, if three of them can get the signal, this means it will be 3 signals. So if we activate all, I'm saying this step by step with a layman language because I want even if you are a new beginner, to understand this mathematics. Yeah, Cherera said mathematics. You don't know Cherera anyway. Let's so 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4 position. So it will be 4 times 3, which is 12 positions. So this means that every EA here can take 4 positions. So you can imagine it is 4 times 3. That means it is 12 positions. So this is where you do your calculation perfectly, because you don't want many positions, because many positions, yes, they can give you good money, but if your account is small, my friend, you are putting your account into at risk, right? So we can deactivate some and grow with our account. I have shown you. You can review this video and see how you'll be activating what you will activating as you grow your account or according to the growth of your account. It is very simple as that. So it's all about knowing what to activate, guys, and why. Because number one, you must know what to activate. The why answer, it is according to your account. Your equity should be the one that allows you to activate another strategy or to activate another EA. That is what I want you to learn from this video. Activate every strategy or any EA, not because of what you want, but being allowed by the equity that you have. By doing that, guys, trust me, your financial life will never be the same again. Learn at your level best to grow your account with 5%, continue growing to 10% according to your equity. Don't force issues. And I do believe with this simple video, guys, now you can understand why you have been blowing your account because of lack of your discipline. I don't want to tell you to go where, do this, or no, that is not a demon. That is your greediness. Do something about it. Follow the instruction of the video. Follow us closely. Join us to our VIP. Let us share ideas, guys. Talk to us. Tell us what you don't understand so that we can share a lot of video so that it can help you understand. Let those maybe who are doubting, let them continue doing that while people are making money. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Let's do this together. Thank you.